Good morning, everybody. I just thought I'd send a quick video message to say hi, and I hope that you're staying safe. I miss seeing you all in assemblies, so I thought I might share a story with you this morning. It's a story called The Story of the Lost Sheep, and it's based on Matthew chapter 18, beginning at verse 12. And it's a story that's been written and adapted by one of my friends, the Reverend Canon Rob James. It's got some actions, so I'm going to need your help. When I say sheep, please can you ah? And when I say wolf or wolves, can you do a really good howl for me? Oh! So let's have some fun together. Let's just practice that. Sheep, bah, wolf. Oh! Fantastic. I think we can do this. So, you ready for story time? One day, Jesus gathered his disciples around him and told them a story. Once upon a time, there was a shepherd with 100 sheep. Ah! And he knew all of them by name because they were unique. He knew the fat ones. He knew the thin ones. He knew the slow ones. He knew the fast ones. He knew the ones with lots of wool. And he knew the ones who had very thin wool. He knew the ones who slept in late. And he knew the ones who got up early. Woohoo! A new day! Each of his sheep were individual, and he knew them by name. Every evening, the shepherd would count them into the pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 97, 98, 99, 100. And he would lock them into the pen to keep them safe from the wolves. Oh! Good night, sheep, they'd say. One evening, he counted as normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 97, 98, 99. There was no 100. Who was missing? The sheep just looked at each other. The shepherd looked around and started to name them by name. Ramon, Flossie, Gigi, Fluffy, Ooey, Bella, Nibble. There's no Dotty. Dotty's the one who's missing. Goodbye, sheep. I've got to go and find Dotty. And the shepherd set off. He started by looking in the hedge around the field, thinking Dotty might have got stuck. He looked under the hedge, he looked around the hedge, he looked over the hedge, and he looked in the hedge. But no Dotty. The shepherd walked down into the valley thinking, maybe she got thirsty and went for a drink in the river. So he splish, splosh, splashed across the river. No Dotty, but he looked around nervously because he thought he heard a wolf. Oh! He went into the forest and he looked around the trees. He even looked up the trees. No Dotty, but he thought he saw something moving in the forest. Was it a wolf? Oh! No, just a branch waving in the wind. He saw a mountain ahead of himself and he thought he saw a boulder move. Avalanche, he thought. But no, don't worry. It was just a ball of wool, a sheep. And as he got closer, it was Dotty, and she was stuck. So he helped her. He got her out, looking nervously around for any wolves. Oh! He put her on his shoulders, and he took her all the way back to the pen, down the mountain, through the forest, splish, splosh, splash across the river, around the field, around the hedges, and back to the pen. Look, sheep! I found Dotty and I brought her home. He put her back in the pen, safely away from any wolves. Oh! And then he said, I'm going to go find all my neighbours and celebrate by holding a party because we found Dotty. And that, said Jesus, is the same for God. Whenever he finds anyone who is lost and brings them home, all the angels in heaven hold a great big party. I am the good shepherd, seeking out everyone who is lost and bringing them back to God. So, are you glad that Dotty is home safely? And don't forget that Jesus knows all of us by name too. Let's finish by saying the Lord's Prayer together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen.